Hey guys, it's Calvin here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today is November 29th, Thursday, 2012. Let's get right into the charts, guys. This is the SPY, mirrors the S&P 500 index. Guys, we did close on the daily chart with a spinning top type-ish candle right into the 50-day moving average, guys. So that stalled price today with this gap fill window. I did have to reduce some of the 143, guys. Just got a little bit too risky, guys. So I did reduce over 50% of that position. But I'm still in it for the long run. Let's just see how it plays out tomorrow. We have a 618 retrace, guys, right here. So I think that's your max upside with the gap fill, but that's going to get very close. So I'm going to have to watch that very carefully. Any kind of conviction above this, a break above this 50-day moving average, which is sloping down now. So that'll be a clear signal tomorrow, because as this comes down, any kind of break above it will give me some kind of clue that we might be able to take out today's high. So I'm gonna have to watch that very carefully. We just kind of extrapolate this moving average down. The 50 should be around right here, guys. So I could tell early if we start to break this and take out this high here, guys, and I could probably start stopping out before it gets there. But nonetheless, that is a very good spot to short, guys. Gap fill, 143. So it's best to be patient. If I just waited for that level, if it even gets there, that would be a decent shot to actually do a day trade with some puts right there, guys. So the 143 is still in play for me, guys. So I'm gonna have to see how that all plays out. We did end with a spinning top candle, guys. We are trading a little bit down after hours, guys. Based off some more rumblings of the fiscal cliff agreement, having a lot of trouble, guys, coming to an agreement. So there's gonna be a lot of whipsaw, a lot of volatility. I believe into the new year. So I expect more intraday whippy action. That's what I'm anticipating. On the weekly chart, we are right into this necktie. We are closing above it right now. But we have to wait till tomorrow's close to see it. My guess is that we're going to close in this range here, guys. I don't think there's much more upside after 143 for this week. Anyways, but my max upside is probably right around this area, guys. 75% retrace and this upper trend line. I don't see it getting above that in the near term. Okay, guys. So let's go intraday, guys. I did two scalps in the SPY today. Nothing to write home about, but definitely just a small profit. Second candle of the day, I played this topping tail short. Got in right around here, guys. Kind of wiggled, kind of almost shook me out here, guys, but I had to go with the rules and just wait for a close on a 10-minute. Never closed above it, and bam, had the downside. I took profits a little early. I took profits right here, guys, for pretty much peanuts, so there's not much to write home about, but made a nice inside bar pattern and got a nice continuation right here, guys. I actually, this was off John Boehner, House Speaker's comments about the fiscal cliff, and that nothing was really seriously in the pipeline yet. So that was very negative news for the markets. But we did fall right into gap fill, guys, and right into that last breakout area here, guys. This was the last breakout area. See how important these levels are? When you get resistance for a few days here and it finally breaks out, it loves to retest it. And with a gap fill, guys, that is a fantastic spot. Only reason I didn't step in because I knew this was off news, so it could always overshoot. So it's always just to be prudent, just to watch the action. And by the time it bounces, it's already too late to get in. So that was a crazy drop on huge volume, guys. That was a very negative thing for the markets, but was able to recover slowly for the rest of the day. I did actually play this, guys, for a really short-term scalp. Once again, very small gain, guys. Got in right here, guys, off this time count bull flag. Got a little upside, took the profits, and it's a good thing because look at that drop, guys, right into the 50 moving average, guys, and got a bounce. But we did fail to bust out to new highs, guys, so maybe we need to consolidate more. After hours, I believe we are trading lower, like I said, so we're gonna have to watch and see how it all plays out. Down just a few points right now, but nothing to write home about. It's still early, but we are down nonetheless. Hope this does not turn into like an inverse head and shoulders, guys. This actually played out perfectly, guys. I called this out in my last video, guys. You guys don't believe me? Check out my last video. Called this inverse head and shoulder out, guys. If you need to see it more clearly, I can do that for you guys. Left shoulder. Bear with me, guys. Um, there's the left shoulder. Nice V-shaped head, guys. And I also played this yesterday as well, guys, off this low here for a nice little day trade, nice little scalp, I believe. And this is your right shoulder here, guys. Played out beautifully today. Hit target pretty much to the penny, guys. So if you guys know how to read charts, you really can tell the future, guys. Okay, I called this out yesterday, and look where we topped out today. Right there, guys. Right into daily R1. pretty much to the penny, guys. Beautiful stuff, guys. This stuff's unbelievable sometimes. So we are chopping in the upper range here, guys, but we did end with a spinning top candle, so we have to see if we just continue in this range, guys. I need 143 to hold, which is scary because any kind of breakout, just gonna have to just cut it or reduce and I will look to short if it gets to 143. That's the way to play it, really, because we're still above the moving averages here. Not quite in breakdown mode yet. The market did want to break down here, but recovered off the 50, so we have to wait and see what happens, guys. Let's go on the daily chart of Apple really fast, guys. I didn't trade Apple today. That's a rarity, actually, but we did end with another doji candle right here, guys. So this 200 is continuing to be resistance, guys. I think it's going to take some more time to get through it. I don't think it's just going to... It did consolidate only 3 days and go through it, but uh, right now the chart's looking pretty nasty. Not fully recovered yet, so I think it might need more time to bake here, guys, to consolidate here before going through. But I could be dead wrong, guys. We did end with a doji too, so that usually signals indecision in the market. So and we've gone to intraday and just see exactly what we did, just chopping around this little triangle-ish pattern, just in this range, guys. We did, and this kind of look like a somewhat of an inverse head and shoulders, not quite, but right now nothing really to go off of here, guys. Just consolidating below the 200-day moving average, guys. So that's Apple, guys. Max upside is very limited as well, guys. Once I believe this would be a nice short term. We are consolidating, so we could get our next level. The measured move does look like it can come up to around the 50-day moving average. Okay, guys. So look after that. Look after that, guys. Maybe with this pivot right here, guys, so around 623, guys. Maybe pierce through that. That would be a decent level right there, guys. And this is a previous consolidation as well. So look after that for Apple. Amazon, guys. I did do a trade on Amazon, guys. Not looking too great. I am up on the trade, but nonetheless, it was a lot of stress to hold this because I thought this pivot would hold, guys. After just a monstrous, crazy move, virtually no pullbacks, went right through the 20, paused one day on the 50, and now we're going right into this pivot here, pivot breakdown, guys. I sold the 255, guys. So this is quite scary nonetheless, guys. I'm not really too crazy about this trade right now. I did mention in my previous videos I didn't like it because there was no moving averages coming down towards it. So right now, all I'm going off is right now is the 75% retrace. I have daily R3 right around that level, guys, because it already closed above this level, but not much conviction, but it is increased volume. So definitely something to put on my radar, guys. If anything starts to creep above the 75% retrace intraday, but this is a vertical, crazy extended move, guys. This at a 250 level. The reason for the trade, 250 even number. This pivot high extension move. It should pull back, at least pause. So that's what I'm banking on, guys. Let's look intraday. But right now, Amazon showing a lot of strength, guys. Nothing really showing that it's going to break down. I just drew these trend lines right now. Looks like it's still in this midpoint trend line. So I'd like to see it get below this line here, guys, and that would signify that it's the false breakout. This line is right here. I'll draw it in red, guys. This was the previous high right here, guys. I'll make it in red so you can see it intraday and see exactly what I'm looking at here, guys. Right around 151, guys. That was the level. I decided to go sell the 255. I added a few more at the 75% retrace, so that saved me quite a bit. I am up on the trade just very slightly, about roughly 70, 80 bucks, but still have to watch this very carefully, guys, nonetheless. So we did get a nice inside bar pattern to the close on heavier volume, but nothing wrong with the chart. Still above the 20 moving average, guys, on the 10-minute chart. Holding this trend line here. Like I said, I'd like to see it get below this red line, guys. So this was the consolidated and broke out. If it comes back in here, maybe that's a false breakout, and maybe needs more time to consolidate before breaking higher. It already had a crazy move. I would be very surprised if it just continues higher without even pausing at the 250 level. That'd be very, very crazy in my opinion. And right now, Amazon is trading at 250, 50 after hours, so that's right around this level, guys. So we are below it right now, but we're gonna have to just see where it opens tomorrow. Any kind of gap down would be really nice. Just hopeful for no gap up. So that's what I'm looking for on Amazon daily chart. Looks pretty parabolic to me. Okay, guys. Let's look at some of the indexes, guys, before I take off here. I just want to go over my trades just really quick. Got a spinning top candle right into the 50. Interesting, huh? With a spinning top candle, time count, but we are above the 200, so it looks like it wants to consolidate here or just pause. I don't think it's going to just get through this right away. off the first hit. And we also have this pivot high too. So okay, when you line this stuff up, guys, they add some pretty decent resistance, guys. Okay, guys, anything on the weekly chart? Weekly chart also have the 20 here, weak moving average, and a declining 10 weeks. So that's going to add some resistance, guys. Let's look intraday and see what happened intraday. Just chopping around sideways, just consolidating, guys. So nothing really wrong here yet. Okay, see if I see any kind of pattern. Not really, guys. Just chopping here, guys. Nothing really clear. It ended with a spinning top candle, so that does signal, usually signals um, a reversal or a pause. Okay, so we have a reversal candle, some of a doji narrow candle. We have the 50-day moving average in this pivot. Okay, so that should be enough to pause the technology stocks. Okay, guys, like Apple also had a doji candle, guys. The IWM also pretty strong, I believe, ended with a closing above the 20 here, the 50-day moving average. So, but we went right into gap fill, guys. So we did pause there. But market's looking not too bad right here, guys. Okay, so just gonna have to see how it all plays out. No real clear signals, but the IYM, I'm sorry, the Qs and the SPYs do have narrow range candles, guys. Okay, if we go back again, so we have to look out for that into resistance at the 50-day moving average. So we're just I'm hoping for a pause day. If we any kind of news of the fiscal cliff, could see a nice pullback, guys, like we did intraday, and I do expect that to the end of the year, guys. It's going to be pretty rocky. I don't think it will be as easy as just a simple Santa Claus rally, but I could be dead wrong. But until this fiscal cliff gets resolved, I just don't see that in the cards. I think it's going to be pretty volatile and see many gyrations. But let's see how it all plays out, guys. Those are my levels. Those are my trades, guys. I think I went over all of them. Also, I'm sorry. I actually did the IWM too. I'm sorry. I did the 83. So that's a little bit risky too, guys. We're only 60 cents away. Any kind of push can easily get me in the money on these trades. But I have to trust the levels. There's nothing I can do. I have to trust this gap fill. We are above this 50-day moving average. But that doesn't mean a whole hill of beans unless you see some more conviction or confirmation above it. I've seen it many times close on there or above it and then just fake you out and just come right back down. And that's what I'm seeing on the Qs and the SPY right now as we're below it. But the IOM is above it, guys. But this is going to be the important level right here, guys. This breakdown bar at the 618. So I did sell the 63, guys, which is just a little bit above it. And these are all pretty much all flat. All my trades right now are pretty much flat. Amazon's slightly up. But I am down for the day slightly because I did reduce positions on the SPY trade. The premium got pumped pretty decently, okay, guys. But that's all I really want to look at right now, guys. That's my level right there for the IYM 618. All these levels, guys, are really good opportunities for day trades, I believe. You go right into there. That's a nice area to take a nice little trade to the short side, in my opinion, okay, guys. So that's the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let's look at Amazon's trading slightly up after hours, but just gonna have to watch this. Let's look at see what features we're looking at right now. Not much. Slightly down still. About 0.25% down. So let's see how it all plays out tomorrow, guys. Hoping for a pause or a pullback tomorrow. Okay, guys. But let's see how it all plays out. Thanks for checking out the video as always. Thanks for subscribing, guys. I will check you guys later. Peace out.